Yeah, so this is just a continuation of the first session, because we got a case where SEI is a new asset, the perfect example we got. Now, let's say if without Dawn and Dawn, now if you want to see, there's nothing, no, you see RSI, tiny dot, there's nothing. MACD, no trace, nothing. So if you want to trade SEI, how would you trade? You don't know. How would you find if you? So M swing is not going to give you anything, insufficient data. It's not about M swing, but any major one that you familiar with, it will give you the same thing. So if I'm interested in SEI. So what is my interest right now? My interest, because it started here and it is here. So my first interest is to find out support, and I have turned into 15 minutes because this has only started 4 hours ago. So you see, this MDON can work on monthly, quarterly, whatever, yearly, whatever, like any time range. I'm in my previous session, I we have tracked at a 3 months quarterly as well. This is another extreme example where we are tracking a 15 minute. You can always go back, go to even 5 minute, 1 minute, even in seconds. There's no restriction. So if I'm just right now going with, so you with 15 minutes, I'll turn on MDON, you see, and setting it here because this is my beginning of, you may say, isn't it the beginning? This is just a launch. So this is not a true, but okay, but this is the most conservative. If you want to consider, then you can set it to number one. If you can set it to number one, then this is your leg up, let's say, right? And then 0.17 is the support. That means if it is, this is broken, then it doesn't make sense as per the M dot. Means this trend is over. Then, so as long as this is not broken on 15 minutes, I'll continue to ride. Very simple. So this is the real advantage of MDON, where no other indicator can provide you the support, and you get the support and actually trade or use it the way you want. Now assume that it breaks down. Assume it breaks down. Where would you put the? Then you want to know uh, the resistance, because you want to know from where re-entry is possible, because where the reversal might happen. So it's very simple in that case. The resistance, in that case, I had to set it to number 15, right? Which is the, let's say, recent high. And in that case, it will give you the number. Right now, it always calculates something, but right now it's not you don't need to use because it's still going up. But let's say if it goes down like this, then this number will tell you that what is the required level, like that. So right now, this is important because it started and moving up. So I'm interested to know what is the support which it should maintain. So that's how it is. Yeah. So just for demonstration, we can track at a low, even lower time frame like this. Now, what you may do when you go at a 5 minute, you get a leg down, and then so different structure. You see, there's a one leg up, then a leg down, and then kind of consolidation. In this case, you have to set it here. This is 5 minute window. Sorry, 5 minute. Um, so some adjustment, you get this support. Now, if you want to see that what with if this is the high you want to track and find resistance, you can actually find out by setting it at number one and say, if this is broken, then it is likely to break above this as per the indicator. That means it could really get a momentum. Nevertheless, if you're tracking this particular wave, it is still up, it's bouncing. But if you want to see whether it will go for the recent high or new all-time high, then you set it to resistance and say, what is the resistance which it has to break above for it to go further up? So this is the required level, because you remember your starting point is here. and from so you basically, this is a pump and says it's down, means it went down. Now this is the level it is. So this is, there are two ways to see. If you think that this is your starting point, then you are interested in support. So this is more conservative approach where say I'll enter only if it breaks about 206. Uh, Another way to look at it, if you want to say, okay, you know what, I have already entered here. I have already entered here, somewhere here, and I want to know what is my support. So then you have to set when the leg started here. So that then you get the support like this. So this is a nice live example where this coin is listed today only, 4 hours ago. You see, there's no daily data here, but you can actually do pretty good with this information. You get the clarity because there's wave here. That's how it is. This was a good example.